am Ria from techjockey.com, and in this video we are going to be talking about plagiarism and how you can remove plagiarism from your articles. So what is plagiarism actually? Plagiarism is basically when you copy someone else's content that is already present on the internet. So plagiarism tools such as Copyscape is used by content writers, is used by professors, is used by students and various educational institutions. Today we have Kalpana Arya with us, who will be explaining everything in detail about plagiarism, which software to use and how you can detect plagiarism in your articles as well. So let's begin.
Hi guys, welcome to our channel. I'm Kalpana and I work as a content lead with TechJockey. As a content writer and a content marketer, I am very well aware of the importance of original content because the authentic content has a wider reach compared to any plagiarized form of text. And not just content writers and content marketers, but even educators and students and any educational institutes are using plagiarism tools like Copyscape, Grammarly, and such because these tools are quite accurate and they give you plagiarism percentage and they tell you exactly the part of your content which is copied from somewhere else. This is you need a plagiarism tool not just to check plagiarism in others' content, but also in your own content. Because as a writer, we tend to inspire from others' work, and while doing so, sometimes unknowingly we end up copying certain lines or phrases. So to ensure as a writer that we are doing justice to our work, we all use and we should use plagiarism tools. Now let me show you all how you can use Copyscape because that is we are using in our team for the last 2 years and it has been very effective. To use Copyscape, you have to log in. For that, you need your username and password. So it's very easy once you log in. Yeah, it's a paid tool. It's not a free tool. So you have to add certain credits to your account. So we do this on a monthly basis, and we add around $20 every month. You don't have to add like $1,000 a month. You can start with $10, $15, $7, even $20. So once your credit expires, you can purchase more. And as you can see, this credit is available till April 28, 2022. So it's the validity is for 1 year. So now let's get started with how to use it. So you can use Copyscape to check plagiarism in an already published article and also for a piece of content which is ready to be published and you want to see if the content is plagiarism proof or not. So for example, I am I was working on this article today. So I'm copying this content to see that this is completely free of plagiarism. So I have copied the content and pasted here. And then you have to click on premium search. So the result, Copyscape is not showing the result because I just added $20 and the word limit has exceeded, which is 24,2461. For that, I need to add more credits. But instead of adding more credits, I will break this content into two parts. So ideally, your content should be less than 2000 words in one go. So I'll just copy words roughly around 2000 or 1500. Then you have to clear and paste your content again and then premium search. So yeah, so this time the word limit was less than 2000. So Copyscape is showing the result and there is just one result and that too of my own website. Tech Jockey. So it's an already written article on which we were adding certain content, and we were adding more value to the content. So this article is already there on the website. So the one result which Copyscape is showing is of Tech Jockey only. So there is no need to worry. So I can go ahead with this content and get it published. And like this is my article on which I was working and I was doing value addition. So I can even use the URL here, copy the URL and clear and paste my URL and go for premium search. Again, the result is not showing because it's 3000 and more than 3000 words. So the best practice here would be to copy content in 2 or 3 parts and then paste it here and get the result. This is one thing about Copyscape which is not really exciting, because like 2000 word in one go is not enough. Especially you can see that in this URL there are many other things, like elements are there. So 2000 word is not enough. But apart from that one limitation, everything else about this tool is great, because the tool tracks plagiarism across I think millions of online sites and even online offline journals and ebooks, which is already there in the repository of Copyscape. So we fully trust this plagiarism tool, and it shows results even in phrases, like in your content if there are certain phrases which you have copied. So now I'm going to give you another example of a content piece and see how minutely Copyscape shows plagiarism details. So this is my content, what is embroidery digitizing technique, and I'll copy this content here. So yeah, I'll clear. So the content is here. Again, the word count is more than 3500. So I'll have to break it into 2 parts and then check for plagiarism. I'll pick certain section of the content. So I have copied almost half of my content, and now I'll check for plagiarism. Just clear, because go for premium search. So yeah, so I got 6 results. So the first result is of my own website from where the content has been pasted originally, published originally. Apart from this, there are 5 other websites where the content has been copied. Either our writer copied this content, or these websites copied our content. So this is eligible. And also you can compare the text from your website and their website and see which exact phrases have been copied. Like you have to click on compare text, and then Copyscape will show you result, which is the page below has 248 words matching 17% of the text. And also those 248 words are shown here in the highlighted form. So you have to scroll down and up. Yeah. So these are not copied content. Yeah. So these sections have been copied. So either our writer has copied this content or they have copied. For this, you need to check who published this article first. So if we published this article last year in March and they published it in like December 2020, so in this case, our content will be considered as original content, and their website and their article will be considered as copied content. But in this case, the performance of the article on both websites will get affected. For that, there is another procedure where you can send an email to this website and ask them to remove the copied part, because at the end, this is affecting their performance also. So this is like a mutual thing, but at least you know. In some cases, if the plagiarized part is not much, you can do small changes at your own end and make your content plagiarism free. Like for example, here in Prose, all three, the entire content has been copied because it is showing in the highlighted form. Similarly, you can check for other websites and see the content which has been copied. So you have to go back and then again click on compare text. So on this website, 25 words and 2% of the text has been copied. And this is the URL of the website. So even 3 words as like phrases like you can also shows here as plagiarism. So you can be assured of the accuracy here. We just went through Copyscape and its features, and as I had shown you, it's an amazing tool. Their accuracy is more than 90%, and they check for plagiarism across 2 billion pages online, and they also check for plagiarism offline. One drawback about Copyscape is that that which we just saw is that they don't show results if the content length is more than 2000 words. In my case, yes, because the credit limit was $20 only. So it shows more than 2000. It can show up to 10,000 and 20,000. But for that, you have to increase your credit limit. Uh, Apart from Copyscape, there are other tools like Grammarly. Earlier to Copyscape, I was using Grammarly, but it is more effective when it comes to checking grammar mistakes, punctuation mistakes in your content. The plagiarism result which you get there is not quite accurate. Because they show plagiarism in most of the content and they say that it is almost 100% plagiarism free, but when you know that it is not, like in my own articles, I have tried to check plagiarism there, but the result was not accurate. And another competitor of Copyscape, I would say, is Qtext. It is a good tool. They even show you paraphrasing results. Like if you have paraphrased your content and you have taken the idea from any other website, and even if there is no plagiarism in your content, but they will still show you that your content has been paraphrased from this website. So there the efficiency is higher compared to Copyscape. But when it comes to accuracy, I think Copyscape is the leader in the market, and it's really fast. It shows results in seconds, and there is no downtime. You can use it anytime. So, and it is very user friendly, just one interface where you have to copy your content, and in one click, it shows results. That's it.